Hey guys, what's up? Frank Fulci back again with another unboxing haul video. Let me get this stuff out of the way so we can see what's actually going on here. I just got back from vacation last night. I was away for a week, so it's not like this is a extra long duration of a haul. This is a normal week. If you've been watching my videos, you know that's true by now. We did hold the mail, so it was a lot all at once. The mail came yesterday, and had two big bins of stuff, you know, not only for me, but the rest of my family had a bunch of mail. Yeah, so back home. Nice to be back home. Definitely needed that vacation. Luckily, I only gained about 5 pounds from eating all the fried food and crap that I was eating every day, but that's what I wanted to do while I was on vacation, since I'm always so strict with my diet anyway. So it was good. It was good to recharge and, you know, now finish out the rest of the year on a good note. I don't think I'm any tanner than I was when I left, which is fucking crazy because I sunburned 3 separate times, and then my burns just turned straight to paler than ever. But I digress. Let's jump right into the reason why you guys are here, and that is a lot of horror-related stuff, mostly movies. But I say horror-related because sometimes they're not movies. They are, other things. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's jump right into this. This is a box from Barnes & Noble. I think there is another package from Barnes & Noble somewhere around here. But this one, gotta open this carefully. This is not movies. While I was on vacation, there was actually Stephen King week. So Barnes & Noble had a nice little sale on Stephen King books. Buy 2, get the 3rd one free. I don't think it was on every single one because I had added 3 to my cart and it didn't apply that. I ordered them online. I didn't apply the discount right away, so I had to empty the cart, retry again, and it worked. The timing was perfect because I was actually reading a real book. Normally I read comic books and crap. I was actually reading Joe Hill, who was Stephen King's son, his book from a few years back called Nosferatu, which is actually a television show. I think the first season just ended. But I had started reading that book when I went on vacation a few years back. I bought it on vacation, the last time I was in Cape Cod, and never finished it. I was like at the tail end of my reading phase. I go through phases. I'll read like 5 books in a row and then stop and not read for years. So I had bought that book 3 years ago in Cape Cod at a Barnes & Noble, read like 70 pages and then never picked it up again. I brought the book with me on vacation this time, and within 4 days I'm on page 600 and I think I have like 80 pages left. So I plan on finishing that and jumping into one of these. So let me show you what I got during the Stephen King haul, or sale rather. I'm actually really excited. I've never actually read any Stephen King books. I borrowed a few from my sister in the past, but again, it was always on like the tail end of my phases. I read, you know, a couple of short stories in one of his books, collection of short stories as opposed to one of his novels. So anyway, I bought a couple of the smaller ones just because I want to ease my way into Stephen King books. I know he has a lot of huge ones, and like I said, I'm just reading now a 700-page book, but I don't want to be tied to, you know, granted I read it quickly, but I don't want to be tied to a book for too long. So anyway, the first one I bought was Stephen King's The Mist. Everyone knows there's a movie about this, which actually the movie's really good, so I'm excited to see how the book is compared to the movie. People always say the books, you know, the original source is always better, so we'll see if that's the case here. Next up is The Sundog. I read the synopsis, don't really know much about this one. Again, my sister said it was pretty good. My sister has read every single Stephen King book, and for the most part has liked most of them, I think. You know, there's a couple obviously that are worse than the others, but this 3rd one was one that she recommended highly, and she said it was really good. I think this is one of the newer ones, you know, from the last couple of years at least, and that is called The Outsider. Now this one is a thicker one. The font type is a little larger than the book I'm currently reading, and this one is about 600 pages as well, which is similar to what I'm reading now. So hopefully I can fly through this. Now that I'm back from vacation, I'm not going to be able to read hours at a time like I was while I was away, but it is what it is. Next up, guys, before we get into all the movies, is Cavity Colors package. If you guys don't know, these guys do awesome horror t-shirts and stuff, just like a Terror Threads, a Fright Rags, Pallbearer Press, Gutter Garb, all those cool companies. And this was actually this went on sale, I think, right before I went away, or maybe like the day I was going away, so I had to jump on this. And you know, it's summertime, so I gotta show off the guns, so I got a sleeveless Slaughter High. Oh god, I'm throwing things. Dope shirt. Hopefully you guys can see this. Love the design. Yeah, so glad to have another cutoff in the collection. Cavity Colors always throws in a couple extras, you know, goodies, sticker, and it looks like a little bookmark here, which is perfect. Well, it's not supposed to be a bookmark maybe, but it will be for me now that I got some new books. Well, let's jump right into this stuff, guys. I don't know where this is from, so we'll see. Maybe this is another non-movie? I don't know what this is. It's wrapped in a shirt, it looks like. Oh, this is actually... Oh, okay. This is something I've been waiting for a while. A CD. If you guys watched my videos, you know a while back I did an album review for a group called Smoke Break. It's a hip-hop album, not horror-related, although I do listen to hip-hop that is horror-based a lot of the time. But one of the guys in the group, Mike Fantastic is his name, had told me he was going to send me one of his solo records as a thank you. So he threw a couple of stickers in here, and his album is Mike Fantastic, Odd Man Out. This is his newest solo album. Again, some hip-hop stuff. Some lighthearted hip-hop, nothing too crazy, no bravado really a lot of the time, although he can rap with the best of them. And there's a Smoke Break shirt, so thank you, Mike, happy to have that. Alright guys, that was a nice little surprise. Let's see. What else? Dark Force. Oh boy. Dark Force Entertainment, guys. I don't know. If I cut this thing, I'm gonna ruin the beautiful limited edition, special edition, all out of this world, over the top packaging that these guys have been hyping up. Of course, you guys should know by now if you watch other videos and are collectors yourselves. Dark Force works with Code Red, and they always have all sorts of shenanigans going on. Their store is never open, so God forbid you actually care quite a bit about when the releases. Good luck ordering it. I had to jump on the hype for this because I'm an asshole. And that, of course, is Dead Pit. With their new embossed, glow-in-the-dark, crazy slipcover. The quality of this thing is alright. Everyone's so amped up about the quality of this. It's pretty flimsy, but I guess to make it like embossed and stuff, it did cost them quite a bit. So I won't crap on them too hard. But yeah, Dead Pit. Actually, don't even know much about this. It looks pretty crazy from the back. Hopefully this is good. A lot of the Code Red movies are kind of hit or miss, but you know, again, I had to jump on this for the slip. So we'll see. Maybe I just bought into the hype for no reason, but they got me. This is a package from one of my buddies that I became friends with on Facebook in one of the groups that collector groups that I'm part of. I believe this is a Scream Factory title that he had up for sale that it was one of the newer ones I hadn't grabbed yet. The box is a little dinged up, but that's not his fault. He did protect it pretty nicely. And this is Urban Legends Final Cut. I remember I had ordered the Urban Legends when it came out, and this one came out around the same time from Scream, and I just didn't get this one. And he had it up for pretty cheap, so I grabbed it. So, nice to have that. I'm not sure if I have a DVD of this. If I do, that will be for sale now. So, next up. Man, I should have did this in the beginning because it's not quite horror. This is opened already. This is from Prime Day sale. This is from Amazon. First up, a little SD card, actually bigger capacity than what's in the camera now, so I can put that in there. So 256 gig card for like 45 bucks, so I didn't want to pass that up. Next up is Batman, the complete television series from 1966, the Adam West one. I was eyeing this one as soon as it came out. I think it's been out a couple of years now. But this was pretty cheap on Amazon. I don't remember the price. But glad to have this one. Nice, awesome, big Blu-ray set. Next, again, not horror, but I recently watched Abel Ferrara's Miss 45, which is a great revenge flick from, I forget, it was 70s, early 80s, something like that. It was a pretty older, older movie. So I wanted to grab a couple more of his movies. I believe these are both by him. Yes, Abel and Abel. Alright. So first up is Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel, not the Nicolas Cage one. I had seen this years and years ago. One of my old ex-bosses let me borrow this. He was into weird, freaky movies, and he told me about this one. So I'm glad to have this upgraded on Blu-ray. I'm excited to see how the transfer is. But that's a good one. And then next, this is one I haven't seen. Again, Abel Ferrara directed, Christopher Walken and Larry Fishburne in King of New York. Excited for that one. Nice to see some, again, not horror, but, need a break from horror once in a while. Let's see, I threw some stuff on the floor, apparently. This one. This is a movie, again, don't know much about it. I don't even know if it was an ad or someone else was talking about it. On sale for $10, Blu-ray. And it's a nice little indie slasher flick from what I understand. At least that's what I gather from the title. And that is Pool Party Massacre. If you guys can see that. Dope cover. Reminds me of a lot of other covers I've seen of slasher flicks, actually. But pretty cool. I hope this one's good. Again, I'm not expecting much in terms of overall production quality. I know it is pretty low budget. But, yeah, excited for that. Again, it was pretty cheap, so, I wanted to grab that, support some indie guys. Next up, this is from Target. I don't know if this is horror. No, it's not, but that's alright. You guys already saw a few non-horror things, but this is the 4K combo pack of Captain Marvel. I love the Marvel movies. Like I said, I read comic books all the time, so I'm really into these movies. So yeah, I don't want to show that off too much if you guys are here for the horror stuff, which I will end on. Actually, there was some other movies I wanted to show off. I did stop at a Barnes & Noble on vacation and picked up 2 more during the Criterion sale. This is Breakfast Club, again not horror but classic movie, had to have it, and Blood Simple, which is a Coen Brothers movie. I've been hearing about this for years, never actually had a chance to watch it, so I figured I'd grab it. $40 movies came out to $18 each with the discounts and stuff, so happy about that. And then this came from Barnes & Noble. This was actually going on during the Arrow sale, which I'm not sure if it's still going on, but this was a pre-ordered item at the time because it was just coming out a couple weeks later, and they were still honoring the 50% off Arrow stuff. So Chill Factor, which is a new Arrow release, I got it for 50% off. So that's dope. And last but not least of the unboxing, guys, is the package from the homies at Vinegar Syndrome. I didn't jump on this pre-order right away like I normally do because there was a couple titles in there that were kind of, I don't know. I think they're pushing out more of these adult, X-rated titles, which I never actually get around to watching, but whatever. Figure, I actually made a sale. I sold a bunch of movies, so I had extra money sitting in my PayPal. So I just put it towards this. Probably do the same thing for the package I just announced, because it actually does have some really good titles in it. So I'm going to sell a bunch of older Arrow movies and stuff, and then get some money for that. So anyway, first up, again, if you guys don't know, Vinegar Syndrome always has these dope-ass, thick, very sturdy slipcovers. This first one is called Hellmaster. Again, Vinegar Syndrome puts out these titles I've never heard of. They're obscure to me. I don't know if they're obscure to other people. It seems like on Facebook and stuff, people get pretty excited about a lot of these titles. So maybe I'm just the guy who doesn't know. But Hellmaster is first. Second is Play Dead. Looks like some cool, something along the lines of Cujo maybe. I don't know. I don't want to, place it in that bag if it's not really. But it does look like, some killer dog type shit right here. Pretty cool. And then these are like I said, the 2 adult flicks. At least I think they are. Mascara. And the Pink Ladies. So yeah, maybe one day I'll jump into these. I'm sure these guys do awesome with the transfers, and you know, the care they put into these things is cool. But I think they're like the only one. I mean, there's got to be other companies that are remastering porno flicks, so maybe they're not the only ones, but the only ones that genre fans know about, maybe? I don't know. Maybe, let me know if I'm wrong. But anyway, guys, that's the last of it for today. Thanks for watching. A little recap. I got some Amazon Prime Day stuff that's not really horror related. I got a couple of new Arrow titles, Criterion, Vinegar Syndrome, some new Scream Factory, some Abel Ferrara directed stuff, Code Red's Dead Pit, some Stephen King books, and a Cavity Colors t-shirt. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Did get a package of NECA stuff that I know I want to be showing off in another video, because I have some other NECA stuff finally coming in. If you heard me talk about it last week, I think it was, expecting 4 Ultimate NECA figures from a site that I ordered back in March, and I finally got the shipping notification for that. So that's cool. So I'm going to show off, I think, 6 NECA figures total in that next video. I'll keep that separate from the movies. This way I can show them off and spend some time on them without you guys watching a 25-minute video. Until then, I'm going to try to get a movie review done. Obviously, I didn't get any done while I was away, so check out the website, repulsivereviews.com, if you haven't already. Tons of stuff on there. I've been doing it for about 5-6 years now, so there's about 700 reviews on there. There's got to be tons of movies you guys haven't heard of. So read my thoughts, check out a trailer. They're always, you know, embedded in the review as well. So take some time and look at the website, man. There's a lot of cool stuff on there. I think a lot of stuff you'll dig. And then obviously if you read the review and you see that I didn't dig it, then you know to steer clear of it. Anyway, until next time, guys, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, let your friends know I'm the best around, watch all the videos, give me some of this YouTube love, man. Peace, be good.